this is Trollsfrom8dio, and in this video I'm going to be demonstrating our Aura Guitars grid mode. We have other videos where I'm demonstrating all the core features of the library and how deep you can go, but in this one we're going to be focusing on our grid mode. And grid is the mode over here, and it allows you to sculpt the grooves even more. As you probably know, the library contains over 12 different deep sample guitars and over 17 gigabytes of lossless compressed content. There's an enormous amount of content in the library, but in this video I just want to focus on the grid mode here and how you can sculpt and create new grooves out of the content already in the library. And as you can see here, we have a step sequence running here. So in essence, with a single stroke, you can sculpt a completely new groove here, like let me demonstrate it here with the Mandolin single notes and try to do a couple of things so you can hear the difference when you start sculpting it here. Alright, let's try to open two more modules. So this time around we're not just going to be playing the Mandolin single notes, but we're also going to add some ukulele and some single guitar notes to it as well. So I'm going to open the modules here, and then I'm going to click on the triangle here, and we have the same module opened here. And for argument's sake, I'm just going to try to create a similar sort of thing here, even though I'm a little sloppy. And it's just to show like you can do it so easily. It really doesn't require anything specifically. Let me try to isolate a couple notes here as well. And now you're going to be hearing both the mandolin, the ukulele, and the silent guitar play at the same time. Let's check it out. Let's just try to go a little more crazy here. If you click the chaos button here, you can essentially redesign any kind of groove here. So I'm just going to do that on all three ones here. And I have no idea what's about to happen. We just listen and check it out. So everything is being randomized, both the slots up here, down here. You can also randomize the pan and the pitch if you want to do that. Let's just do that for argument's sake as well. Let's see what it sounds like. And of course this also applies to all the individual grooves, so everything we just did here will apply to all the different auras already. So let me just try to see what happens when I play a couple different ones here. We can also do the pitch control down here, so let me just do both. So I'm going to play in rather different grooves here and try to use the pitch control too. And let's say that you want more control over this one, you want more tonal control, you want to stretch it over a couple octaves and being able to play this very particular groove we created here. You just click the stretch button and boom, you can play anything you want. Let me just show you. And obviously we still have the chaos module, so let me just randomize again here. We're going to generate a new beat. I'm still going to keep in the stretch function here, and let's try it again. Another favorite feature of mine is the split function here, and this allows you to take the mandolin, the ukulele, and the silent guitar, or whatever you pick from the different modules here, and split them out over the keyboard. If you notice down here, there's a yellow and a blue and a green bar, and that's essentially module 1, module 2, and module 3. So up here, so you have the mandolins right here, you have the ukulele here, and you have the silent guitar here, or whatever you choose up here. And this gives you full tonal control over each individual part. So they're not stashed together like they were in the stretch function here, but they're actually split out in this one. You can create more elaborate kind of unique textures. Let me just try. Let's try to mess it up a little more here. I'm going to click on the plutonium symbol up here, and you can notice every time I click it that it's actually randomizing all the different banks, the different modules here. So right now we have a Dobro single note, mandolin single note, and a Telecaster effects combined. I have no idea what this sounds like, but let's try it out. And again, let's try to go back here to the grid module, and let's use chaos on all the individual ones here. So we'll open the chaos one and we'll just click a couple of times. Yeah, I'm going nuts here, and let's see what happens. Okay, so obviously we've gotten deep into the terrain of randomness and chaos and all that stuff. If you have had enough of it and you sort of want to dial back to normal world and land on planet Earth again, you essentially hold down Alt and you just click on the modules here, and they'll go back to their core stands. You can, of course, you can also reload the module, but I actually think this is a little more elegant way of doing it, and everything is back to normal, and we're all good to go. Let me try to randomize one more time here the settings, so you can see the modules being randomized. This time we have a bass effects and a silent guitar and a Telecaster effects. Again, I have no idea what it means, but let's check it out. And as you noticed, that was me just playing with the pitch down here. Of course, you can control the pitch of all these things. And again, if you want to do more elaborate stuff with these, just to demonstrate it again here, you can certainly do that as well. I'll just try to click some random things here and sculpt it a little bit, and we'll see, you know, how crazy we can get it. And this is just to show, like, again, how quickly. It's just one stroke with the mouse and you're all done. And again, if you click the grid button off here, you can also go into our micro manipulating adjuster here. So you can see everything is easier to micro adjust here. We just wanted to create a very elaborate set of tools. So you can either just do it with one stroke here, or you can go in here and really do precise dialing as well. Let's see what this sounds like.